Story time. Today I'm gonna be telling a story about the first fight I ever lost. It was a loss, but who cares? Let's get straight into the story. So one day I was in the fourth grade, and our teacher, who we're gonna call Miss Packard, said that we were going to the bathroom. It was like the third time that class because we were like 10, 11, and our bladders couldn't hold up, so we had to go piss every 10 minutes. We got in the line, and there was this one dude behind me. We're gonna call him Nick because I'm not leaking his name because we cool now. And he said he was sorry for what he did, and the most common name that I can think of is Nick. So Nick was behind me, and I didn't care because I was friends with Nick's friend, and I thought at the time we were cool. I went to the bathroom, and I took a long piss because we just drank and drank and drank because we were in the fourth grade. Now this bathroom is pretty big, and we gotta keep this in mind for later. So I'm just chilling, just in the bathroom, I'm waiting in the line for people to wash their hands. It was like 8 people in there because the teacher only let 8 people in there at a time. It was my turn to go to the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom, and I started washing my hands, and I felt a doom right on top of my head, and my head hit the sink. My glasses fell in the sink, and I could not see. I had a bump on my head, and I couldn't see. I was getting up, and somebody picked me up by my legs and threw me in the trash can. Yep, threw me in the trash can. The trash can fell over, and I was on the ground. I got up and saw him walking away with a red jacket on. He went to the urinals because it was a big bathroom, so I ran to the urinals and punched somebody with a red jacket on in the back. Since I didn't have my glasses, I could not see, so I hit a random person in the back, and somebody handed me my glasses, and it turns out that the person that I hit was actually my friend. I kept apologizing to him, and he kept asking why I hit him. And since the bathroom was really big, he didn't know what happened, so he thought I just randomly hit him trying to joke around or something. He helped me take the trash off my back, so we were still cool, but he was still mad at me for hitting him. So we patched it up later. So since the bathroom was super big, I had to wait in this super big line to get checked out of the bathroom because it was a huge bathroom, and they didn't want people leaving and going in because they wanted to mark the time that people came in the bathroom, and I had to wait until I got checked out to find my brother. Cause see, I'm not going to fight this dude because he's like 5'10". I mean, no, not 5'10". I was like 4'8" in the fourth grade, and he was like 5 foot. And I'm not stupid because I know that the outcome of that, if I take him by myself, is gonna be an L. So I decided the smart thing to do would be go and find my brother and tell him what happened so we could both go do something. In the fourth grade, I was one of the shortest people. And my brother was short too, but 2 versus 1, I know. It would probably be a easy one. So we were about to go up to him, and turns out that we had to go in. The teacher called us into the classroom, so turns out I wasn't going to get him then. Fast forward later, it was time for lunch, and the guy was at the door because we all had jobs, and teachers usually gave the job of holding the door to the tallest students, and he was one of the tallest students, so she gave the job to him. I went near him when we were going to lunch because he was holding the door, and you know what I did? I slammed my shoulder into him. I could have done anything else, but I just slammed my shoulder into him, and that's L1. No, it's actually L2 because L1 was getting my head thrown in the sink and getting thrown in the toilet. Then L2, I snitched. Yep, I snitched. I told the principal what happened, and I snitched. I also, not only did I snitch, but I told my parents too. That's 4 L's. Now, if I had the mentality and information that I did now, back then, I would have definitely fought him because he can't fight. I would have definitely been able to take him, and I would have beat the crap out of him too. But, this school was pretty heavy on fights, so I didn't want to fight him, but I kind of got justice because he ended up getting in trouble and got suspended, but it's not the same as getting thrown in your head in the sink, getting thrown in the toilet. Well, that's the story of my first ever loss.